with Dominic Gonzalez. This is a prelude. This is a before my videos. This is going to be the first video I post. I'm covering a lot of things about the VA, my VA experience, my experience in the military, and things that that have happened to the enlisted man, and how that affects our country, and people say I love you, I care about you, and that's beautiful, but we have to urge our government to ensure an enlisted man's wage is very competitive with inflation. But for you who are family members of somebody that walked into a veterans hospital and did not walk out, I just think of what if that was my dad as a veteran, and you walk into a hospital and then you just don't walk out. And that these men, obviously, some of them might be World War II or Vietnam veterans. To know that somebody were to not only cover it up, but not fix that problem, to say, wait a minute, we're having a problem where people are dying in a waiting room, or are they dying by contracting a disease? How are they dying? But to know that, and to know that this has gone on for a period of time, and then finally it takes somebody to whistleblow against probably worrying about losing their job, and who knows if they signed a federal form to say you better not say anything about what happens here. Did they do that? I want to know answers on that. And you as a family member with those veterans, you ask those questions. Why did it take so long? Is everybody under a non-disclosure form at a VA hospital? Are you signing papers and there's like an area, if you say that, you're going to be in trouble. No one will just take you away. Oh, did you hear about Dominic being tortured? Well, we'll torture you. What prevents somebody from having the knowledge to know that a hospital, in a waiting room, veterans are going in, they are dying, they are not walking out of there? It's unbelievably hard for me to believe the story, to know that that's really happened. But again, the secretary is like the general. If he doesn't know, he can't fix what he doesn't know. He can only fix what he knows. But is it the corporal? Is it the sergeant? Is it the staff sergeant? Where does it start and where does it stop? I mean, this is the story that you don't want to hear. That's the story you don't want to hear. That's the story that makes me angry to the nth degree, man. And I always want to ask the question, whoever is in charge, what's your party affiliation? How long has this been happening? And that kind of thing. But again, going back to the 80s, that was during the Reagan administration. Google that story, man. You need to Google it. Is there anything similar between in the late 80s and this situation right here? What are the similarities and what are the differences? It means that they were not fixed. So then it's been happening a long time. There was a whistleblower in the late 80s, and now there's a whistleblower in 2014. I can only think, what if that was my papa, and he walks in, he doesn't walk out. I don't know what to say, man. I sympathize. We'll get to the bottom of that, dude. And let that man, don't say that man's not, doesn't care. Give him a chance to fix the problem.